Hello, my name is Steph Tisdell, and I'm a comedian. The short story is I was dared to do it in a pub in Dublin, and I had no material, I just made it up on the spot and said, if I'm any good, buy me a drink. If I'm shit, I'll definitely know. And then I had like drinks from everybody waiting for me. It was the weirdest thing. Studying law and journalism. I get to have naps. I love napping. I seriously love a nap. That's probably my favourite thing. I can't even remember. I was absolutely shit-faced. Time that I bombed recently was in Edinburgh, and it was our lowest ticket sales of the whole season. It was also the day after the first big night that we had, so we weren't on our game, but we also had like nobody there, and I think we found out later that like an old people's bus had come in. There were 5 people sleeping while I was on stage. It was so hard. Tig Notaro, Sam Simmons, Reginald D. Hunter. I actually, weirdly enough, I think I prefer non-white comedians, non-white male comedians. I don't really know why, but comedy's changed because I think people want to see perspectives they've never seen before. So like I think for a really long time, and I'm so grateful to every woman before me and every Indigenous act before me, because I couldn't have existed even 10 years ago, not even really 5 years ago. People think that comedians just make people laugh and there's no more skill to it than that. And I think now people are going, oh, this is exactly what the court jesters were for, and like what clowns were for, which was to disrupt and distract. And I think we're in a place in time where things need disrupting and people need distracting. Pretend as though you've already made it. Don't write new material every week. I used to do that all the time, and I think I only started getting learning the craft when you just go, all right, I'm going to do this 5 minutes of material until it is so bulletproof that I feel comfortable introducing new jokes in that I can actually test out to see if they work. And also another big thing would be make your own opportunities and stop looking at things as a competition. Just don't even focus on what anybody else is doing. If you're setting your own opportunities, if you're finding things that you would like to perform at, just put your name forward and say, hey, do you ever need a comedian? If so, hit me up. It's a business, be different. I can't really say. There's a few things that are embargoed that I can't talk about. It's just been put out to the public. I just got a role in a movie. So I will be in a movie coming out next year, which is bizarre. I'm off to Canada in a couple of weeks to do some stuff. I'm going to be doing a lot more international stuff, and I think a lot more TV stuff as well. So there's good stuff in the works, but I can't really say much more about it at the moment. Hey, thanks so much for watching. You were just watching my face, and this face belongs to Steph Tisdell. I'm a comedian. Thanks so much, Sit Down, for having me. I've got a couple of things coming up, but you know what? I love doing weird shit on my Facebook, so just give us a follow, Steph Tisdell, and I don't know, you can just see me doing weird stuff and writing weird songs and just being a weirdo. I've also got a show coming up at the Sydney Comedy Store. It's an encore show that I'm doing for Sydney Comedy Festival, and we're actually filming it as well. So it'd be good to not have an empty room, but also getting quick because we are selling really well, and we had sold at least a quarter of the venue as soon as we announced it about 3 months ago. So get in as soon as you can, but please come. That'd be good.